What is going on, everybody? I am Azazel, and I am back on OP today with a no-kill domination win in Modern Warfare 2 on the map Favela. I'm going to talk very briefly about this gameplay, and then I'm going to get into the topic that I've chosen for you. The gameplay, of course, is by OP Legend. Please check his link out in the description. Go give him a like, give him a subscription, check out his videos. If he and his team of shield-wielding miscreants can do stuff like this, they're bound to have even more entertaining stuff over there on that channel. So please go check it out, and I appreciate it. And if you guys like commentary you hear, please feel free to go check me out below. So that's about all I got to say about the gameplay, other than I could probably never accomplish this because I do not have the fucking patience to do it. It looks like it would be hilariously fun, but also incredibly frustrating. You gotta find that perfect lobby. You gotta worry about people not nuking you, and you gotta shoot down air support like crazy, right? So I was kind of stuck. I was like, man, I don't know what to talk about in this video. So I'm talking to the Schwantz on Skype tonight, and he goes, hey, you told a story once in a video that didn't really get to see the light of day, but the Schwantz got to see it. And he's like, why don't you retell that story so that way you can give it the light of day it needs because it was a good story. I said, sure thing. And I'm going to tell you guys about how I got arrested when I was 17 years old. Now, this has been quite a long time ago now, almost 14 years ago. I'm 31, and I got arrested when I was 17 because I decided that it was very smart to light a van on fire and commit arson, which is a felony. Fantastic idea for me to do that. It was the dumbest thing I have ever done in my entire life. But kind of like this gameplay here that's really stupid. You know, why would you do this? You know, the point of Call of Duty is to have fun and get kills. But sometimes you have to challenge yourself. And sometimes when you challenge yourself, you make mistakes. Now, I'm not saying that this gameplay is a mistake. I'm just using it as a metaphor, I guess you could say. So when I was 17, I had kind of fallen in with the wrong group of people. You know, it's the stereotypical, well, peer pressure talked me into it kind of shit. So these guys, they convinced me, hey, you should light that van on fire. And I'm like, no, I don't want to, no, fuck that. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to light a fucking van on fire. That's stupid. Now, I didn't know that it was a felony because, you know, whatever. I didn't fucking pay attention to that shit. I also didn't think that if I did do it, that I would get caught, and I didn't realize how much trouble I would get into if I did get caught. Which, spoiler alert, I got fucking caught. About an hour after I did it, actually. So, yeah, that worked out really well for me. So what I did is I went and I took a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi, and I filled it with gasoline because I'm a professional, and that's what you use when you're going to blow things up and light fires, is an empty Pepsi 2-liter bottle. Fantastic idea. Let's fill that full of gasoline. Let's pour it all over this giant white panel van. You know, the big creepy, you know, stranger van that they use for kidnapping children, I guess, that are full of candy and puppies and bicycles. And I pour it all over this fucking van, and I light that shit on fire, and as soon as I do, you know what else catches fire? Me. The entire left side of me, from my shoulder down to about my knee, is on fire from all of the fumes from the gas. So I'm running down the street in the middle of the ghetto, and I'm on fire. There are people who are probably looking out their window, seeing a 17-year-old fat kid run down the road, aflame. I can only imagine from that point of view how hilarious it was. So I ended up getting caught like an hour later. I put myself out. I don't really burn myself. It just kind of burns off all the hair on my arms. It makes me smell really terrible. And needless to say, I get arrested. And this proceeds to cause problems for me over about the next year until I turned 18. So I'm on fire running down the road, not thinking I'm going to get caught. I'm thinking I've gotten away with this shit. I get to a friend's house. An hour later, the cops show up. They arrest me. They put me in cuffs. They put me in the car. And to make matters worse, the cop makes me listen to fucking Kid Rock on the way to the police station. So not only am I getting arrested and being humiliated here, I'm also having to be subjected to torture, which honestly I should have filed some sort of countersuit for that because no one should be subjected to Kid Rock's music. And this was at the time when Kid Rock was first getting big, so it was the worst Kid Rock, right? It was the Kid Rock that got played on the radio every 12 fucking seconds. It was fucking awful. This cop just puts it in there. He's like, hey man, you like Kid Rock? And I was like, nah, no. He's like, well, I'm going to listen to it. So he puts it in. I mean, I guess it could have been worse, but not much worse. It could have been Nickelback. I guess that was about it. But needless to say, I learned a lot from that experience. It kind of shaped me as the human being that I am today. It shows me to be less judgmental. It taught me to end up being a better judge of character as far as who I'm choosing to be around. And it also taught me that, you know, you can make huge mistakes and still turn out to be a really good person, even if those stupid mistakes are beyond stupid and felonious. So thank you guys very much for watching and enjoy this gameplay. It's been Azazel 2012. You guys take it easy.